Hi, hello everyone. Since many technical issues happen with the online PR card renewal application, so in today's video, I'm going to walk you through the steps of renewing PR card on the paper. Alright, so in a Google tab, IRCC, and then you can select on that link. Then after that, my application, and then find forms and guides. And then here you can select on an application package, and then you can select on PR card or documents, and then in here select an application package. You can check on PR card initial, renewal, or replacement. Check on that, and then you hit on the get the application package. And then here you go, you can see in here apply for or renew or replace a PR card, how to apply. And all of the above here sign in to a PR portal. It is the online applications. Alright, so for the friends who are not watching another video on PR card renewal online applications, please watch it, and it is very convenient. And you can see that in the playlist of immigrations in this channel, in my channel. So please also like, share, and subscribe my channel. Thank you very much. So let's go back to our paper-based application package. Alright, and in here, down here, they said submit your application online, but you can't apply online for some reason. And then you click on my if you can't apply in here, and then all you need to do is download the form. That is from IMM 5444, and then the document checklist. And then after that, you pay for the processing fee, and then you can send the package of the form, the checklist, the photos, and the required document and supporting document to the address of Case Processing Center in Sydney, Nova Scotia. So guys, here is the document checklist for renewing the PR card. The first one is the application form. You need to download the form on the computer and then fill it out and validate it. Print it out and then sign and date. Okay, and the second document, that is a document checklist, and then the fee, you need to pay for the fee, $50, and then you will need to provide two photos, PR size. Okay, and then the proof of residencies, a photo page, a valid passport. If you don't have a valid passport, and then you can use the passport that you use for landing, a copy of PR card, and then the other documents including health card, driver license, or landing immigrations if applicable for you. Okay, if you are under 18 years old, then a copy of birth certificate or school record, school attendance, or transcript need to be sent along with the applications. All right, and the most important thing is that you need to provide the IRCC with a proof of residencies here. You will need to stay here physically 730 days within the past 5 years, and 2 pieces of evidence that can show residencies in Canada. For example, 2 pieces only. Okay, so that you can choose, select in here whatever convenience for you, but the employment records or pay stub if you are working, and then you can go to the employer or the HR office and then ask for the employment records showing that you work part-time or full-time since when to now. And then you can, or maybe you can provide them with the bank statements, 5 years. Or maybe you can download the notice of assessment for the 5 years immediately before the applications. If you have the MyCRA account, then you log into your account and then download it and then print it out so that you can send along with the package. Or maybe you can provide the IRCC with the evidence that you receive benefits from Canadian government program. For example, if you receive the child benefit, GST or HST, you can provide them that document as well. Or maybe you can choose the rental agreements to send it with the applications, or any other club memberships that you attended in the last 5 years, or any other document that prove that you met your residency's obligations. All right, so 2 pieces only. You can like not all those documents, but 2 pieces are enough. All right. So guys, let's go back to the IRCC website for the paper applications, okay? And then here you can see the links to download the form IMM 5444 form. You click on that, and here you can see application, okay? That is the form, and then you click on the download up on the right corner. In here, you download it. That is what you often see in your computer, okay, all right? So here on the screen, that is what you often see. Some of you often see like this, so please wait. That is they said please wait, but you don't wait, no need to wait, okay? You just save it in your computer and then put it in one of the folders, and then we can come back, open that folder, and then work on that later on, okay? And that's the same with document checklist IMM 5644. You just click on that document checklist. You need to download this one because that is one of the required forms. If you don't have the document checklist in your applications package, and then it will be returned. All right, so remember to check on the document checklist as well. And here you click on that. So the same thing, you have to download it. It will comes up as like very weird, like please wait, something like this. But you don't need to wait, all right? You just click on the save icons in here, and then put it in one of the folders, so that later on when everything's done, then you can print it out together. All right. Now let's go back to that folder, and then we can work on the forms. Here's the form, all right? In your folder, and then you can click on the right click, and then you can select the app that is available in your computer. In my computer, I have the PDF file. I have Adobe Acrobat, so that I can open by that app. Or maybe if you don't have that, and then you can choose whatever app that you have in your computer, so that you can open the form. But anyway, here is the form, okay? The first one, the first part, that is the applicant situation. I am in Canada, and then you renew that PR card. This one is the same thing. Every information in here the same, with the replace, lost, stolen, or damaged PR card. However, if you select on that options, and then you have to claim more informations in the form at the very end of the form. But in this case, today's situation is I renew my PR card, the UCI number, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You have to look into your UCI number in the PR card, all right? And the language of correspondence, that is English or French, is up to you. The day that you became PR in Canada, and then you can select in here. Remember that it need to be like 5 years so that you can renew the card. Let's say January 1st, I came here to Canada, and I became PR on that time. And then the city, the port of entry, that is Toronto, the province Ontario. And then after that, we are done with the part 1 of the situation, the applicant. And then the second part is the personal detail. You put everything in here. Your name, your last name, Smith, John. If you have different names from John Smith, and then you put it here, because some people they change the name after getting married, for example. and then they can put it in here in 2.2. However, it's up to you, up to your situation. All right. And then the gender, I put it male. And then the eyes color, my eyes black. That personal information, you can check it out in the PR card at the back or at the front. It all in there. Okay. The height in centimeter, 165 centimeter, and then the birth information. Let's say January 1st, 2020, 2010. Okay, country of birth, Afghanistan. The country, citizenship, Afghanistan. Current address, you put it in here, 1234 Norway Avenue, City of Windsor, Ontario. Remember to put your current residential address in Canada correctly, alright? Because later on the PR card will be sent to your address. Current mailing address in Canada, if it's different from the above. If not, then no need to worry about that. The telephone number in here, the type, you have to select type, cellular, because if you don't select the type, and then you cannot validate it later. The phone number, 519 123 456 7. And then the email address. The email address, you need to put it down correctly, because normally the government will connect with you via email. All right. ABC 123 Canada Vietnam at gmail.com. Put your email, not my email. All right. And marital status, you can on your situation. Okay. Married or separate or single or widow or divorce or common law. The date that you are married, I have to try to remember everything in here. I put it in January 1st, 2023. Okay, it doesn't ask you to provide the marriage certificate with your wife or your husband. No need to. So you just click here on the date that you married or enter into a common law relationship. Okay. Number 3, that is immigration history. You select no. You read it all right, and then you can choose the right situations to you. If you answer yes to any questions from 1, 2, 3, 4, check the box in question 5, check it in here, and then please provide the detail below in here. All right, if you select on the yes on your situation, if you click on yes and then you explain. If you select on the no on your based on your situation, then no need to do anything in here. And then personal information, that is number 4. Okay, the address inside or outside of Canada in the past 5 years. For example, if you stay here in one place, then you click on one place only. For example, in 2019, this month is June, and then let's say the date is 1st, and then 24 June 20, the 1st, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 Norway Avenue. I'm sorry. I would recommend that every words that you type, it should be in capital. All right. In Canada. Okay. And then here the work and history, educational history. In here you can, if you work, and then you put your address, the time, from when to when, and the name of the employer, activities. For example, you work as a janitor or the cook, or any assembly worker, or a teacher, a professor, and in the city, the province, and the country. Of course, in Canada, in here, if you have, if in Canada, if in the other country, and then you can put it in the other country. If you're not working, and then you can put unemployed, unemployed, and unemployed. And where? Unemployed in your home, okay, in your city, and then in here, name of the employer, you can put it his name. Your for example, let me do this. 2019, January 1st until 2020, January 2nd, and then unemployed, employed, Windsor, Ontario, Canada. Okay, and then after that, probably during the time I went to a language class, I put it in here 2019, September 1st until 2021, April 23rd, April 1st. Okay, see, April 1st. Link student, no, it's not link student, it is with YMCA, for example. Windsor, student, city, Windsor, Ontario, and here Canada. Okay, and then after that you can have some time, some break time. For example, like 21 as the second until second until 2022, January 1st, and I went unemployed again at home, unemployed, unemployed, Windsor, Ontario, Canada. And then after that, from 2022, January 2nd until 2024, January this, ABC nursery. Okay, teacher, Windsor, Ontario, or maybe Kingsville, Ontario, Canada. Okay, and then after that I have 2024, first, second, June 2nd until now, that is 2024. The day that I signed the applications is today, let's say the 1st, and then I work in highlight mushroom, . I see supervisor, or maybe worker, or manager, or officer, office worker, something like that in Leamington. And then in Ontario, in here I can see on in Canada. So whatever you have, and then you put it in here. Okay, so that's it for the work and educational history. um, and then number 5, the residencies obligations. They ask, have you traveled or lived outside of Canada in the past 5 years? If you have, then you have to click in here, say yes. If no, and then you can select on the no. Okay, if yes, then you have to put the date that you were outside of Canada, right? Let's say I travel. Yes, I do have some travel, but I put it in the yes. And then number 5, to have you employ, say no. It's up to your situation, all right? Accompany a Canadian citizen whose spouse or child absence Canada, no. Have you been accompanying a PR who is your spouse, common law partner, blah, 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 outside Canada or federal public? No. Time spent outside of Canada. Today, the day that I fill out this form on the computer, that is on the 17th of June today. So I may want to revise those informations. Like, it's not the first anymore, that is the 17th. Okay, so in here, from the date of June 17 of June 2019. So it makes up like 5 years, exactly 5 years. All right, and then in here I put the date that I spent outside of Canada during that time, 5 years. Okay, and then let's say 2023, January 1st, and then I went to Mexico for New Year traveling vacation time 2023, 1 week only. Okay, and then if 1 week, and then I can put it as others, Mexico. Okay, if other, add like vacations during Christmas. Okay, that is 5 days. If you have more, for example, you travel back to your country for visiting your friends or family member of father, mother, like parents, and then you can put it down here. For example, in visiting my mom in July 1st, and then I will be back here in the same year and for 1 month only. Okay, so in here I put 31st July, and then I put it Afghanistan. Okay, and then put it others, because I cannot put it in A or B or C because it doesn't apply to my situations. If you see number 1 or number B or number C apply to your situation, then you can select on that. All right, but to me, vacations only, so I choose others. Okay, visit my parents in, you can put visit my family members in Afghanistan, or any reason that make it validate. Afghanistan. All right, and in here in the system it comes up with the date, like how many days that you were outside of Canada already. They add it up automatically. 5 and 29, the total is 34 days. Okay, number 5, 6, you don't need to worry about that. Number 5, 7, you don't need to worry about that either. but I would say you can read all those and then see if that applies to your situations or not. Okay, but this one, number 5.7, that is a humanitarian and compassionate grounds. Okay. Number 6, the details concerning loss or stolen or damaged or never receive a PR card. If you have that information, you put it in here. But in my case, it is not my card is not lost or stolen or damaged or never received the card, but I just simply want to renew my PR card only. Okay, so in here I don't need to do anything in that number number 6. If you have that one, then you can put in here, like for example, it's lost, about the time, the date, for example, and you describe the circumstances, like why you lost, and then did you have any attempt to find it out or not, something like that. Okay. Or maybe you can, like, should I ever regain possessions of my PR card? So it means that if it's lost and then later on you receive that one, and then you have to destroy that one. But to make it simple for this video today, you don't need to worry about that. Okay. Number 7, that is a consent to disclose information. In here you have to consent to disclose the history of entries into Canada with the CBSA. Say yes, and then you have to consent to disclose the income tax information and residencies information. Say yes, and then in here you have to provide with the social insurance number, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 for example only. Okay. And number 8, that is a consent and declarations. You have to select on all of those. This, and I know that if this form pertain to a child under the age of 14, I certify that I am the child's parent or legal guardians. I know that, like, sometimes it's very tricky one. You have to put ink like NA in here. In here I cannot like click on the on that because I'm not 14 years old. I'm an adult and individual application, so in here you have to put it down as NA. It means not applicable. Okay, because I experienced one case that it was returned to that client because she did not put the NA in front of that little box. All right, so just remember to click to put it as NA in here, in this at the front of that little box. And then after that you sign excuse me, sign, you print it out, you sign on ink, and then the date, and then you date, for example today, and then the city, it is a require. Okay, and then Ontario, you put in here and that's it. That is the form. Okay, when you fill it out of that, and then you click on validate. Yes, when you validate the form, and then after that you can print the form. Here is a document checklist that I downloaded it before, and then now I have to open that, and then I can click on those options, like the little boxes in here. Okay, if you don't select on that, like click on that little box by computer, then you can use the ink as well. Print it out and then use your ink and choose that, and check mark what you have. All right. The first one is the PR card form. The PR card form, IMM 5444. You click on here. Okay, and then the proof that showing you meet the residency's obligations in the past 5 years. You have to click on that, because if not, you can be returned. And then the fees, you need to pay the fees in here, $50. And please watch my other video regarding to online payment. All right, And then this one, this fully completed document checklist. Yep. And in here, down here, that is the first one is a representative. You don't need to do that if you don't have. You fill out the form by yourself, and you are able to conduct the conversations with the IRCC. Then you don't need to use a representative. To be considered on humanitarian and compassionate grounds, that is number 5.7. If you don't have, then just leave it there. No worry about that. Legal name change. If you don't have a different names on the paper, then you don't need to worry about that. Okay. The second part, that is in additions to the above, include the following documents that if you are applying for PR card. You need the photos, 2 photos, okay guys, 2 photos identical in a small envelope. You put it in a small envelope. Number 2, that is a copy primary identity, that is a passport. You need to do that. The valid passport, all right. If the passport expire, and then you have to prove with the different documentations, different document. For example, if someone can do the statutory for you, like that person know you before you came to Canada, and then you have to take another step of doing so. Your PR card, or for this one, okay, a copy of that identity. In case that you don't have the valid passport, then you can use the passport that you came to Canada as a PR. Okay, and next one is your PR card. You make a copy only, okay. You don't need to send the physical card to the IRCC, because they will not return it to you. The additional forms, supporting document for PR card applicant, request to change the sex or gender, no need to. If you don't need to, confirmations of eligibility to for reclaim if it doesn't apply to you, then you don't need to select, you don't need to check mark, okay. Apply for PR travel document, no, it's not for today. That's it. And then submit the applications. Today is the paper based, so you can choose with the regular mail or maybe by the courier, and then you send to this address, okay. So guys, we are almost done, okay? So let's go back and check everything before we mail it out to the IRCC. The documentations for the paper package, including the following documents. The first one, the printout fill form, IMM 5444. You need to sign date, the city, and the province, okay? And then the second one is you print out the document checklist. That is the form IMM 5644. The fee payment, that is $50, and please see my other videos in this channel on the immigration playlist. Please check it out. 2 photos, 2 physical photos with a PR size. You can go to the photo store and ask for the PR size. They know about that. Require documents, including the valid passport. If you don't have a valid passport, then you use a passport that you use for landing. A copy of PR card, a copy only, okay. And then the supporting document, including the driver license or the health card, and 2 pieces of proof of residencies. For example, you can provide the IRCC with a notice of assessment, 5 years, and the bank statement or the mortgage agreement with the bank, the rental agreements or school records, etc. Okay. And then after that, you put all of those into an envelope and send it to the IRCC office. The address was written in the checklist, or I put it here with the regular mails or by couriers, is up to you to choose, okay? So that is the end of the video today, everyone. And I hope that whoever renew the PR card will receive your card very soon. And for whoever prefer the online applications, please check it out on my other videos, and also on this channel on immigration playlist. Good luck everyone. Bye.